Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We have Jason back here with us for his 8th and final visit here this week for his acid reflux and hiatal hernia condition that he's been suffering from for how long?
Over 3 years.
3 years now. And he's been watching us on YouTube for how long?
About a month.
About a month?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of our YouTube videos on hiatal hernia patients, right? And finally just made the decision to drive down here from Oklahoma.
Certainly. I had tried everything else and nothing worked. Was at the end of my rope. So.
Right. So, and that's something we want to really encourage y'all about. If you're out there suffering with acid reflux and hiatal hernia and you're taking the Prilosec and the Zantac and the, what else is there? Prilosec, Nexium, all the little purple pills, PPIs they call them.
Tums,
antacids. The problem's not stomach acid. The problem is the stomach slipping up through the diaphragm and the hiatus, secreting that acid into the esophagus. That's what acid reflux and hiatal hernia is. So I'm not really treating patients for acid reflux / hiatal hernia, GERD. I'm treating them for the underlying cause of why they have that condition in the first place, which is a biomechanical misalignment of the thoracic spine vertebrae, which there are 12 of those, where they attach to the rib cage, which there are 12 of those. And the ribs go right here from the vertebrae all the way around to the front to the sternum, but the lower part of the rib cage makes the attachment or dome for the diaphragm to actually attach to. And the diaphragm is a very strong muscle, and it has a sphincter on the very middle of it called the hiatus. So the hiatus acts as a sphincter to keep the stomach down in the lower abdominal cavity where it's supposed to be, where digestion takes place, and then separate that from the upper cavity where the esophagus and the lungs are, and the heart. But sometimes what people call heartburn is they get that real bad burning pain up into the sternum and into their heart region, and sometimes even get chest pain so bad you think you're having a heart attack. That's what happened to me. I had it so bad. That's why I know so much about it. So let's go ahead and show you what we're going to do on Jason, and I'll let him tell you how he's feeling. Okay, let's flex your head forward and backwards first. And then we got a special guest star. His wife Heather's going to come over and show you how we showed her how to actually pull his stomach down too, because when he gets back home he's going to need somebody to do that, and there's a lot of people, chiropractors, that haven't learned how to do that yet. So I showed the spouses, so when you come here from out of the country or out of state, I do encourage you to bring your spouse along with you so I can show them how to actually pull the stomach back down through the diaphragm. Now his posture is a lot better than what it has been throughout the first part of the week. He's still just a little bit forward and tilted just a little bit to the left here this afternoon. You see that? And your pelvis is just a little bit right of center.
It's much better.
And much better, yes. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, Jason, we're going to decompress you.
Okay.
Everybody's favorite.
Try not to scream.
Yeah, he done did it. He hadn't screamed all week. Renee and Joseph cry like little girls. No, Joseph doesn't, Renee does. Joseph's a pretty tough cookie. I can do about anything on him. Turbonator.
Yeah,
He likes the Turbonator. There's very few people that like the Turbonator.
I can't imagine.
But it works. I like it because it works.
It works good.
Loosens up those fibrotic adhesions and myofascial pain syndrome. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it all out. There we go. You feel that all the way down?
Oh yeah.
Good man. Oh yeah, he's still kicking. You might make it back to Oklahoma.
I lived just right.
Yeah. Okay. Boy, perfect. Good job. You see how you breathe in through your nose more now too? That's good. Because a lot of times when you breathe through your mouth too, you'll trap gas down in your esophagus and into your gastrointestinal system, and that's where a lot of people get the belching that brings up the gas and acid with it too.
Right.
Okay, so let's come over here on your tummy next.
Okay.
And as you can see, it's a beautiful day here in Houston. Outside we got the blinds open. Right there's downtown. There's the gallery over there. I don't know if you can see that on the camera out our windows here, but We got a great view out of the upper floors of this building at 363 North Sam Houston Parkway East, Houston, Texas 77060. And you can find us on the internet at Advanced Chiropractic Relief, or AdvancedHoustonChiropractor.com is actually the website address. Or you can call Renee direct at 281-405. Better quit talking, they're gonna get mad. 2611. There we go. I'm gonna put your head down just a little bit more there. Yeah, see, he's had a little bit of, there we go, that one got it. Issue with his rib right up here. So I did just go ahead and slide up in there a little bit more. I did a specific move on him. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, now I am going to do the turbinator on you. Okay. This is definitely the white knuckle syndrome treatment with the turbinator.
Oh, yeah.
But you did good on that, Jason. Hey, we got big NFL guys flying off the table with that thing.
There's no arguing with the results.
That's right. That's what everybody says too, including myself. I'm flying all over the place, so I'm getting it done too, but I sure feel better afterwards.
My wife said I was running in place, but it's all involuntary.
Well, that's a good analogy. I like that.
Maybe I was trying to run away, I don't know. Like I told you,
Well,
if I
most
could
people-
run, I probably would.
It's a good thing those bars on the bottom of the table are made out of steel, because I'm sure they would have broke by now if somebody grabbing them.
Yeah.
I mean, I grab onto them and get the old white knuckles. There's a lot of people coming there for the turbinator and the ring dinger, which is what we did on you today, both of them. But they all work, and they're very unique to our practice. That's why we have so many people coming here from all over the world, because I'm the only chiropractor that really does this type of combination of techniques with the hiatal hernia and the decompression manually. There's a lot of machines out there that do it, but those are really just glorified traction machines like the DRX 9000 and some of those flexion distraction tables. They're not doing the same thing that I am by creating a negative vacuum within the disc when I manually decompress the entire spine from the occiput down to the sacrum. Okay, my friend, let's turn you on your back now. Okay. So I'll do it the first couple times, and then we'll get his wife Heather over here. And just now, see, I'm getting deep under his sternum in the xiphoid process. You want to make sure you don't get on the xiphoid process at the end of the sternum. And if you notice, I'm staying a little bit to the left on him, right of me, but his left, so that I'm staying away from his liver and his gallbladder. Deep breath in again. Let it all out. And you don't poke it down in there hard. You go in slow. Feel where the stomach is, then I grab that with my fingers and push down with my left hand simultaneously. That was a really good one. Yep. Okay, Heather, your turn. So I've already showed Heather how to do this last couple days, so I'm going to let her show you how she does this by herself. So see, we found the anatomical landmarks for her, and she's got those down. And the biggest thing about this is you really got to get deep down in there, and that's the hardest thing to see on the videos. You don't realize how deep I'm getting in there, but I'm getting in there probably 3-4 inches, huh?
Yeah.
at least, and grabbing the stomach. Did that feel pretty good though?
Yes, it was perfect.
Yeah, good. Okay, so we're gonna do it one more here. Come over here one more time, please. I don't smash your fingers one more time before you leave. Nice deep one. There you go. You grab it right there, and there it is, right there. And see, once you get it down to a certain point, you won't be able to move it anymore, and that's where you just hold it, and then it'll start staying down there. Okay, let's sit you up and face towards Joseph there. Yep. Thank you, Heather, for doing that.
Thank you for teaching me.
Yeah. And if you do have an acid reflux and hiatal hernia and are coming here from out of state or out of the country, please bring your spouse or significant other so that I can show them how to do this. Okay, relax your elbow for a second. Because it is important to keep this up after you leave here. I don't have any magic super glue whenever you're bent forward on your computer all day or bending over and lifting boxes and stuff to keep that from reoccurring. So it will come back, but at least now he knows his proper biomechanics and posture he needs to be watching out for. And Heather's going to help him watch out for that. And then if he does get in a little trouble, she can always pull it down right afterwards. And then he's going to find a good Palmer graduate up in Oklahoma.
Yep.
Okay, let's stand you up here and shoot you now.
Okay.
Okay. Let's have you flex forward. Now look, his posture's already better. Just standing there already.
This is the straightest he's been in probably 15 years.
Look at that.
It's amazing.
Best posture he's had in 15 years, says Heather.
Yep. She would know.
Yep. She would know. Got a little tap right there. Your pelvis is right down the gut, yeah? Okay. Okay, now you can relax. I'm going to hit that rib again, though, so go ahead and flex forward and backwards again. Neutral. Boy, that's perfect. Look at that.
Yeah. I
You're
feel
right
like
down the middle.
Yeah.
Stand up straight, shoulders in, hands are at your sides now.
It's amazing.
Now, I am going to just get this rib right here.
Alright.
So I feel like I'm right on
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
right. We're especially that one. Yeah, right there.
Yep. And then I'm going to have to see Joseph after this, and he's going to work on that too.
Okay.
Very good. So, would you mind sharing with our YouTube audience how this experience has been for you? A lot of people are sitting out there going, well, is it worth really going there to Houston to get this done? And that's probably the same question you were asking too.
Yeah, I watched the videos and wondered, is it worth it? It's a life-changing experience. Do it. If you're even thinking about it, if you can afford it, even if you can't afford it, find a way, because it's worth it.
Yeah, don't get the surgery, because once you have the surgery, that's undoable.
I've exhausted every other option, was miserable in every aspect of my life. So believe me, it really can change things. It really can.
And that's what we're all about here, is changing lives.
Yeah.
So
Man.
This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, and Jason coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see you next time.